Hi there. I'm Helen Hillix. I am a licensed therapist and intuitive counselor for 35 years. And like you, I'm also have experienced sexual abuse in numerous forms. I remember lying on the ground with a rapist, lying over me, saying, "I have a knife and I'm going to kill you if you don't do what I say." And I remember, the terror in my body of wondering if he really was going to kill me and, what was going to happen to me. And I felt completely powerless and dominated by this man who had superior strength to mine and violence in his energy. And I'm only sharing that specific memory with you because it is still emblazoned in my memory 50 years later. And yet I am completely on the other side of that. I remember that as a distant memory. I have compassion for that man and the pain that he must have been going through. I have compassion for all men and women who do, this violent behavior of sexual abuse, because we are in a culture that has taught them that. So I have compassion, and I also have worked so hard on myself and my own response to that situation and my own healing and the shame that came from it and the hypersexuality that was associated with it, and then the shutdown of sexuality that was associated with it, and many other situations that I'm not going to describe today. Partly because I grew up in the sexual revolution where, we put ourselves in tons of dangerous situations. And then I had even more shame about that when there would be abuse happening because of it. So I'm here today to say there is so much pain in the world of sexuality and sexual experiences, and there is hope because you're not alone. There are so many of us who have been through it, and the culture is changing, thank God. The culture is changing and people are developing more awareness, men and women. And women are more empowered, and we are not being so dominated by that patriarchy anymore. So I want to say, keep your hope, develop your hope. Embrace your hope, go after hope. And no matter what has happened to you, I promise you there is healing on the other side of it. There is healing that will eventually, as it has with me, enable you to say, I can see how that happened for me. I can see how that supported me to become so much more empowered than I ever would have if I had not had that deep challenge to who I am and what I believe and what I want to stand for. And I want to stand for you today because you matter. You have an entitlement to joy and sexual pleasure and every pleasure that exists. That is your God-given right as a human being on this earth. And I don't care about the pandemic right now. Don't let it stop you from using and finding all the resources that you need to help you on your journey, to support you on your journey, because you are a powerful woman. You can do it. And we are all here to help you make it happen. And I am sending you love from my heart to yours every single day, every single step of the way.